Hello, and I am Akansha. In this video, we are discussing one of the another reagent from organic chemistry, that's a Des-Martin periodinane reagent. This reagent is a oxidizing reagent. You can see here the structure of this reagent. The Des-Martin periodinane is an hypervalent iodine compound that offers a selective and very mild oxidation of alcohol to aldehyde and ketone. This reagent is generally used in a solvent dichloromethane and the chloroform. So let us have a look towards the role and the preparation of this reagent. This reagent is named after its discoverer, that is Daniel Benjamin Des and James Martin. So this reagent is known as a Des-Martin periodinane reagent. Now let us see the preparation of this reagent, that is how this reagent is get prepared. This reagent is prepared from, you can see here, this is prepared from the 2-iodo-benzoic acid in the presence of KBrO3, oxone or KHSO4 in water. This gives the 2 or ortho-iodoxybenzoic acid, which is also called as an IBX. This IBX do the same role as a DMP reagent, but the fact is that this IBX is more toxic and explosive as compared to DMP. So instead of this IBX, DMPs get used. Now how this DMPs get formed? This IBX on the acetylation, you can see over here, this IBX on the acetylation gives a DMP, that is Des-Martin periodinane reagent. Now knowing about the function of this reagent, the first function which is discussed over here, that is it is a oxidizing reagent. So it oxidizes primary alcohol to aldehyde and the secondary alcohol to ketone. This is the first function of this reagent. Second is the acid, epoxide and amide. This functional group remain unaffected. This DMP has an advantage over the chromium base and a DMSO base oxidizing reagent, as it is a more chemoselective reagent and it is a low toxic reagent as compared to the IBX, as we already discussed. So now we will discuss how the DMP reagent work. As I told you, this reagent converts the alcoholic functional group to the carbonyl functional group. That is, it do the oxidation of the alcohol to the carbonyl functional group. That is, this reagent converts the primary alcohol to the aldehyde and the secondary alcohol to the ketone. Okay, now let us have a look that how this reagent oxidizes the alcohol to the ketone. Here you can see the secondary alcohol is given. Now this secondary alcohol having the lone pair on the oxygen atom. See, you can see over here there are the lone pair that will attack over here. This acetyl group will be free. As this acetyl group will be free, this all group will be attached over here and we get a diacetoxy alkoxy periodinane. After that, the acetyl group which is free, that act as a base that will abstract this hydrogen. This bond will shift over here. You can see this bond is shifting over here and this group will be free, and again one more acetyl group will be free that will take this hydrogen and form the acid, and this will form the iodinane. As you can see here, this iodinane is formed and we will get our product, that is the ketone is our product. This is the ketone which is the product which we get from the secondary alcohol. That is, the secondary alcohol get oxidized to the ketone by using the DMP reagent. This is how this DMP reagent works. As we discuss the mechanism of conversion of the secondary alcohol to the ketone, now what if instead of the secondary alcohol the diol is given? The mechanism will be quite similar, that the lone pair will attack over here and the mechanism will be same. Just here we are getting the diacetoxy alkoxy periodinane, there we get diacetoxy dialkoxy periodinane, and the product which we obtain by the diol oxidation, that will be the alpha hydroxy ketone. The mechanism will be similar, so you should try it by your own side, the mechanism of conversion of the diol by using the DMP reagent. After discussing about the mechanism, now let us see some interesting example of this reagent. In a first, you can see here the primary alcoholic group is get given, and on the arrow the DMP reagent along with the DCM as a solvent, that is the dichloromethane, is given. Simply this reagent will convert that alcoholic functional group to the aldehyde. This is a primary alcohol, so you can see over here we are getting aldehyde. In a second example, this example is also quite easier. You can see this is what here given, that is a primary alcoholic group is get given, that will get converted to the aldehyde by using the reagent. And again we will move towards the next example. In this example, the alcohol which is shown over here is a secondary alcohol that will get converted to the ketone. Now in this example, the again you can see this is the primary alcohol, and in the presence of the DMP reagent, that is get converting to the aldehyde, that's it. And another functional group will remain intact. There is, as we know, the DMP reagent is a chemoselective reagent for only the alcohol. And this fifth number example, this is quite interesting example. Here either IBX or DMP is get used. Here you can see the special thing which is given over here, that is a 2.5 equivalent of DMP or IBX, that will convert this both alcoholic. If here only the one equivalent is get given, then only the one OH will get convert to the ketone. But here the 2.5 equivalent, it means that two equivalents of DMP and IBX is get given, so it converts this both alcoholic group to the ketone. This is both secondary alcohol, so it will get ketone, it will get converted into ketone. So in the next example, you can see here only the one equivalent of the IBX, or we can say it has an DMP, both are the same. If one equivalent is get given, then only this primary alcohol, this is a primary alcohol, one primary alcohol will get converted to the aldehyde. In the next step, what will happen, the lone pair on this oxygen attacked over here, and we will get some such kind of the answer. So well, this is the last example. Here again here the primary alcohol is get given, that will get convert to the aldehyde. Another functional group will not affected by this reagent, as this reagent is a chemoselective reagent. So well, I think these examples are quite sufficient for you. Hope you like the content whatever I have shared with you. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe my channel for more updates. Thanks for watching this.